coming up in this read. You can create it, Leo. You can create your own family. You can create that normal, happy, content, safe, secure family system for yourself. Leo, let's do your general reading for January 2023. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising and Venus placement reads for additional clarity. And please do check out my description box below and my pinned comment for any information that you need about me, the decks that I'm using, my upload schedule and the private reading information as well. To reveal the description box, if you're on mobile, then you just click below where it says more. And do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what resonates specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't for someone else, especially if you're cross-watching, okay? So you can flip it, reverse it, take it, or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Leo, while I'm pulling your cards, it's worth mentioning that we've got Jupiter in Aries until May 16th this year. Okay, so for some Leos, that could mean that some Leos will be wanting to expand on their horizons. Some could be feeling inspired to travel or take a new course of study. But just basically take on adventures which open up their world, okay? Financially, things should be okay, providing that you don't fall into the trap of buying things that you don't actually need. Some Leos could form unconventional new romantic connections and partnerships as well that could end up being misunderstood by others, right? So do not deny yourself true happiness out of fear of what others will think, okay? It's time for you to set yourself free and stand your ground when challenged, right? Okay, so for your Lenormand spread, you've got message of concern and family rune. So there could be a family member of yours that is expressing some kind of concern about you. That could be in relation to what I literally just finished saying about an unconventional connection or relationship, and a family member having a problem with that and expressing their concern about it. You've also got the Mountain, which pertains to a huge challenge. You then have the Garden, which is about a public place, and sudden wealth with bad health. Okay. I'm going to read this bad health as stress, anxiety, kind of like the Nine of Swords type energy. You're going to be feeling the pressure, Leo, of expectations of others, I feel, and struggling on how you can overcome the disappointments of others without taking it on as if it were your own energy, something like that. I'm just going to pull a clarifying deck here a second. The Garden with sudden wealth. That's interesting. So not necessarily about finances, although for most of you it will be. It's like taking a gamble and the gamble paying off, but doing something in a very public way, with that being the Garden. Some of you could be out in the spotlight and all of a sudden you find that everybody is flocking towards you, that sort of thing. Sudden wealth, as I say, it doesn't necessarily just have to be about finances, right? And I do feel this particular combination as popularity. Like all of a sudden everybody's wanting to speak to you, find out what your opinion is on certain things. Everyone's wanting to be around you. And tell us more about sudden wealth, please, for Leo. Some of you could be doing something publicly and it ends up going viral, something like that. Tell us about sudden wealth for Leo, please. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Fate, karma, destiny. Good luck, good fortune. to clarify sudden wealth. So it's been a long time coming then, Leo. For those of you who have been struggling of late with this bad health, is indicating that your luck is absolutely going to flip for the better, right? And for those of you who feel that they have been on a run of good luck, then don't worry. It doesn't mean that that good luck is suddenly going to be taken away. No, it's a continuation of your streak of good luck, okay? Because again, please do bear in mind that this is a collective read. So everybody's going to be at different stages in their journey, okay? This is causing a problem though. Something to do with a message of concern and a family situation. It's causing a problem. Why is a mountain here, please, for Leo? It could be, Leo, as simple as certain family members of yours do not approve of what it is that you do for a living. I don't know why that would be any of their business, but there we go. Yeah, the Ten of Coins has come out off balance, as has the Six of Cups. So for most of you, yeah, it's about a family situation. Disapproving of something that you're doing, or disapproving of someone that you're with or considering of being with. And again, it's interesting the direction that these came out, because they both came out off balance, but it came out like a magnet. I don't particularly like that energy, because I don't agree with the fact that family should try and force other family members to do a certain thing that only they approve of. Like, I really dislike that, because everybody is unique and individual, and everybody's destiny and everybody's path in life is completely different. That's why I don't like that energy, Leo. It feels like someone is trying to force their will onto you, and it's icky. It's really, really icky. And wrapping it up in this message of concern, you know. It feels very patronizing also. Almost as if they've got the opinion that they know what's best for you and that you don't know shit. Which again, I don't like that energy. Is very disrespectful to you as an individual. It just really does rub me up the wrong way. As soon as you put your foot down with this person, Leo, or with these people, the sooner you do that, and the sooner that you stand up for yourself, the better. Okay. This has got the vibe of you're going to need to rip the plaster off quickly and really say what you mean and mean what you say with that person, and make sure that they understand fully that they are to stay in their own lane. Because at the moment there's too much crossover, and they are actually treading on your toes. For sure. The Knight of Swords at the bottom of that deck. So, again, with that being communication, direct communication. Don't worry so much about needing to put things into pretty little words for that person. Okay? Just say it as you mean it. Right, so I am going to pull from another deck a second. I'll put that one there. And we'll remember that this one came out because that's your current energy. Feeling quite sort of drained, perhaps withdrawn, disconnected from the people around you, and just really not feeling it, you know. Feeling a lack of inspiration also, but that will pass. All right, what's going on here, please, for the Leo collective? Can we have 2 for the Leo collective? Leo Collective, please. Thank you. Wow. Interesting. Both of these have come out in reverse. So you've got Queen rising, stepping into power, praised, coming up, and spotlight, right? And that's the energy that we've already seen in your read, Leo. It's come out in reverse, and it's with bad reputation. So I'll tell you what's going on here, Leo. This is someone, again, to go back to the person who has an issue with something that you're doing or someone that you're seeing. They're telling you, and it's a lie, it is a lie because they're in reverse. That person is telling you you're making a huge mistake. People are talking about you. People are talking bad things about you. And people are saying this, that, and the next, right? And how they're also really concerned about you because they've heard all of this that's going on. And they've heard it all from other people. It's all a lie. It's all bullshit, right? They invented that, basically. There isn't anybody talking badly about you, Leo. There isn't anybody who is sitting there, other than that specific person, sitting there judging you in such a harsh way. Like, they literally are the only ones that are doing this. And they're inventing stories and saying, oh, I heard from such and such a person that this, that, and the next was going on, and I'm really concerned about it. It's like they're making shit up in their head, Leo. That's what it is. And the reason that they're doing that is to try and keep control over you. That's why they're doing it. You don't have a bad reputation at all. And you definitely are on the way up. For sure. They're worried about you shining so brightly that nobody's going to pay attention to them anymore. That's their problem. So this is a family member who is in direct competition with you. And they're putting all these thoughts in your head to make you feel shit about yourself. That's what's going on. At the bottom of that deck, you've got haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. Now, we did see the Six of Cups that came out off balance, didn't we? And that does pertain to memories and nostalgia, childhood. It can sometimes, depending on the context that it comes out, it's like a card of soulmates. But it came out to the side, and they looked like magnets the way they came out, because it came out with a 10 of coins as well, didn't it? So, yeah. This particular family member has been the cause of a lot, if not all, of the trauma that you have had to work through, and to a large extent are still working through. I'm also noticing as well, you've got 14, 21, 21, 20 and 11 in your cards. And the bad health card is number 31. A lot of ones. So you're starting over. You're starting over. A lot of you are. And you're really tapping in to your true potential beyond this trauma, if you will. It's like you're trying not to allow whatever this haunted energy is to stop you from having your brand new beginning. And it could be something to do with a reinvention of yourself as well. And then being made to feel guilty by that family member for that need that you have to try and reinvent yourself away from their influence. Something to do with that. And then, of course, with the twos, feeling at a crossroads. Twos are all about duality, balance, intuition, choice, partnerships. It does feel like you're at that crossroads. Do I stick with it, with this toxic family? Let's call it what it is. Or do I go off on my own and reinvent myself and start again? And start building my own life in my own image, you know? That Six of Cups off balance energy can give way to feelings of guilt as well, which potentially can block off your sacral chakra, right? So you need to tap into the things that make you happy, tap into the things that bring you joy and bring you pleasure. And any feelings of guilt while you're doing these things, reconcile with it, okay? And recognize when those feelings of guilt are popping up as well. So for example, you buy yourself a nice gift, like a nice pair of shoes or a nice shirt or something, and you're like, holy fuck, it's like $200 for this thing, or you know, whatever the case might be, and you're like, I can't justify spending that amount of money on myself on one item. Like, make peace with that, reconcile that, and go, do you know what, actually, you know, you can turn it around and go, actually, I have worked so many hours in a really shit place so that I can afford these beautiful things, and do you know what, I am going to buy myself this nice gift because it's my money and I've earned it, and it's up to me how I spend it. Do you know what I mean? Is that sort of process and that's just an example that I've literally pulled out of the sky, right? Is just to try and give you a description of the imagery that I see in my mind's eye when I'm sitting reading tarot, okay? I'm hoping that we're not going to see any more of that family member's energy in your read, but I suspect that that's going to be the main topic of conversation throughout the month of January. I really, really do. It's under their broke ass. Yeah, that person is jealous of what you have because they don't necessarily have that luxury of spoiling themselves once in a while, and they're looking at you and seeing that you're doing nice things and getting nice things, and they're like, oh, what's going on here with Leo? How come Leo gets to do that and I don't? And that's the root cause as to why they're putting these nasty ideas in your head, Leo. Like that's where it comes from. What's going on, please, for Leo? What is the situation? Why is it happening? What's the potential outcome or guidance for Leo, please? What is the situation for Leo collective? Okay. That one's undecided. It's come out off balance. The Fool. Interesting. The Fool that came out off balance. Right next to the Seven of Swords. Ooh, difficult. Again, repeating messages. You've got brand new beginning with the Fool, but the way it came out, it was undecided. So the situation is, Leo, yeah, a lot of you, not all of you, of course, because it's not going to resonate for everybody. A lot of you are at this crossroads. Well, what am I going to do with this situation? What do I do about this person? Especially if that's a family member as well. It's not always easy, is it, to cut ties with family members? It's something that's done as a last resort. So, Leo, what you need to ask yourself is this the last resort for you? Or are you honestly going to be able to continue living the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years under the influence of that person, knowing full well what it is that they do and the trauma that they put other people through? Seven of Swords right next to that would suggest that somebody is a liar or lying to themselves. And Leo, it could well be you that is lying to yourself, telling yourself, well, I can't break free from that person. It's not that easy. Remember, the Fool is a very carefree energy. It needs to travel light because it's starting again. It's starting a new journey. The Fool has already processed everything that they need to from the previous journey. Let's see, why is the Seven of Swords here, please, for Leo, for the situation? Okay. Knight of Swords. It's time to speak up. The thing with the Knight of Swords is you don't necessarily need to speak in anger to get your point across, okay? You can still be direct and factual without needing to raise your voice, okay? In fact, and I always say that there's a lot of power to be had in those who don't get riled up and those who do stick to the facts. The Knight of Swords isn't emotional. Usually you'll find when people start shouting and screaming and swearing, it's because they're becoming too emotional about a situation. You're able to control your emotions in such a way that you can be direct and firm and factual with that person. Why is this happening, please? Okay, that's quite a lot there. The Three of Cups, Judgment, and the Page of Coins in why this is happening. Why is this happening, Leo? Because that other individual, they care way too much about the opinions of other people. They listen to a lot of gossip instead of listening to their higher self. And they don't learn. They really don't learn. This person has got a lot to learn about life and the human condition. A lot. Also as well, it feels like that person is stuck in this karmic loop that they will never break free from. They like to have something to talk about as well. And they don't really care how that hurts or affects others. Can you tell us about that Three of Cups, please, and why this is happening? Tell us about the Three of Cups and why this is happening for Leo. Thank you. Faith that came out off balance. It's a Hierophant. So far you've got the energy of Aquarius quite strongly. You've got Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, and Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Not really feeling that Capricorn, Virgo energy though. It's more leaning towards the Taurus side, and I'll tell you why, Leo. There's a lot of money. There is a lot of money. A lot of you Leos are either very well to do right now, or you very soon will be. And that is really Tyrian energy, because that's all about money, values, possessions, income, assets, property. Enjoying the more luxurious things in life. So, with you being in the have category and them being in the have not category, that's going to be rubbing them up the wrong way. But, Leo, you have to remember that that's their problem to deal with. It's up to them to bring themselves up to your level rather than trying to drag you down, which is what they're doing at the moment. The Hierophant has come out off balance. Why is this happening? It's a funny message. This person is incapable of keeping a promise. This person probably uses some kind of religion as a way to earn brownie points within their community. So it's like, say for example, this is someone who makes a big show out of being super, super religious and following the scriptures by the book, and that they've never put a foot wrong, this, that, and the next. And in actual fact, they're the biggest sinner within that community, you know, so they're a hypocrite then. That's why this is happening. They're a hypocrite. Tell me about Page of Coins, please. Thank you. The Seven of Wands, yeah. Drama, chaos. You're needing to stand your ground. Very, very stressful. And again, it's not going to be an easy thing to do for those of you where this is a member of your family. The funny thing as well is, you see with your Seven of Wands, that's about assertiveness. So it's like they are asserting themselves when they haven't got all of the facts, because they're still just a page. Okay, right, so your potential outcome or your guidance is the Nine of Cups and the Five of Coins that came out off balance. Leave them out in the cold. Leave them in that lack mentality, Leo. You cannot fix this person. You cannot fix their problems. That is their job to do. Your focus is to be on the Nine of Cups. Self. That's your focus. Focus on yourself. Focus on rescuing yourself. Healing yourself. Nurturing yourself. Providing for you and your immediate nearest and dearest. Okay? Not someone who feels entitled to what it is that you have. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Contentment. That inner state of peace. And at the bottom of the deck is a Seven of Cups. And you probably can't see it because the deck's super shiny. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. It's the overall energy of this. And the Ten of Cups underneath there. I wish we could just have a normal, happy family. Resentment then. You can create it, Leo. You can create your own family. You can create that normal, happy, content, safe, secure family system for yourself. Can I have a healing message, please, for the Leo collective? Oh, wow. I think there's 3 there, isn't there? 2. Okay, so you've got holiday. The spirit of the ocean calls you, offering healing and much needed peace. Come to the waters and connect with its endless flow of magic. You need a change of scenery. Take a holiday and all will fall into place. So you're being advised to take a holiday. If you're not able to go away on an actual holiday at the moment, then the advice would be to take a break from that person. Go low contact if you can't go no contact. Okay, so try low contact first. And that'll put enough space in between you so that you can really figure this out. Okay. And then balance. All is perfect just the way it is. Own and acknowledge every part of you and you will find the balance that you're seeking. Yeah. So this one, again, really reinforces that message about how somebody is really fixated on making you feel guilty for you just being you, which is absolutely disgusting. You're being told you're perfect just the way you are. Own and acknowledge every part of you, and you will find the balance that you're seeking. what they're doing to you, Leo, is projection. They are projecting the way that they feel about themselves, which isn't great at all. They're projecting all of that onto you, in the hope that you will carry their guilt and their shame and their feelings of inadequacy. It's not yours to carry. All right. Okay, so I do need to leave that one there, Leo. That is what I have for you. It's completely up to you what you do with this reading. Please remember that tarot, it's not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's a guide, and you're the one that's in charge of your destiny, okay? If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the very, very best for the new year as well. Okay, bye.